But to go all the way and be like, you just ugly? No, not anymore. I do not claim that. I rebuke it. Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of the Kairika Rashid Show, and I'm so glad that you decided to come back for more. So what's up? Bitch, it's cold as fuck. It's cold as fuck. That's what's up. I'm fucking freezing. Y'all, it's so cold. I don't know if you can see that weather out there, but the wind is like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And the rain is going sideways. It was just frosty outside. Y'all, it's cold as fuck. My toes numb, my fingers numb. I'm starting to change colors. I don't know if you could tell. Okay. You know what's really up? I want to talk about confidence, right? I want to talk about confidence because I feel like, ahora, I'm like the most confident that I've ever been in my life. I don't know if that's like a lot because back in the day, there really wasn't too much, but I can say that the confidence has grown and I am the most confident. You know what I'm saying? Which can be good because if I would have said I was the most confident back in the day, then damn, I gotta reevaluate some stuff. So we're growing. We're growing. I also want to talk about confidence because I feel like people my age, but like people older or younger can, like, you can struggle with confidence at all times. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or you're still trying to find it. Like, how you find it, where you get that from. You feel me? So that's another reason why. And also, I just want to reiterate, I'm the most confident now, but your girl was not like that back in the day at all. At all. So that's what we finna get into. So what had happened is that I feel like throughout life, I've always had confident attributes. But when you think about confidence overall, I don't think I have it. Meaning, like, I don't know, like the way I carried myself could appear like I was good at the facade of confidence, I think. Like, I could walk into a room and just like appear confident the way I moved around. And you know, I guess appearing like I didn't give a fuck. That idea of like seeming more confident than I was, or like having that attribute. Like, I could walk into a room looking like who done it and why, and like not care, seemingly, but like maybe still did care or was doing it for that reason. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. But I would say overall my two main issues with confidence came from my appearance and my looks, and just finding the power to be me fully. So them is the two main things. We're gonna get into appearance first. I'm gonna talk about appearance first. So I would say I never really thought or internalized that I was pretty or beautiful or anything of that nature when I was younger. Like, I never said it out loud, or even if I thought it, maybe it was like shy, you know what I'm saying? But it was never just giving like, you're bad. You're bad. Like, I was never giving that off rip. So I think one of my first memories of, and it's not funny, but I be laughing. I'm sorry, y'all. That's like one of my main coping mechanisms. I just laugh at stuff that, you know, I'm sorry. Don't look at me when something isn't supposed to be funny. I'm not that person. Don't do it. But so when I was younger And yes, this is like, you know, when they be like, yeah, the reason my hair ain't grow because my mom put a perm in my hair when I was 5 years old. It's that type of story, but like not really. Like my hair grew. You got a point. Like, I could put it in a bun, and I could put it in the bun. Anyways, so when I was young bull, I got my first perm relaxer, whichever one you wanna call them. Black community, no, that's the vibe. That's what we was doing. So I got my first one when I was young, and hair was banging. Hair was banging. Y'all, why I wake up the next day and my face was like broken out, meaning like, and I'm a young bull. I'm a young child, y'all. This is like probably like elementary school, late elementary school, and my face had all these patches on them, and it was like light, dark, and it was right after I got the perm, and I was looking in the mirror, and I just started busting out crying, like, oh my God, I'm so ugly. And that was probably one of the first, the first memory that I feel like, I was like, damn, you ugly as fuck. you was not cute, girl. And even though my hair was banging, but when I looked at my face and it had changed because of something that, I mean, I couldn't control at the time, I was like, I'm ugly, Mom. I'm ugly, like, oh my God. And I had to go to school. So that was probably my first recollection of me being like, girl, you is not cute at all, which is sad. That's sad. So that was around like middle school. I mean, I said middle school, elementary school. So now when I take you to middle school, I think that was more about my body as well. That's when I really started internalizing. I always thought I was just like too big, but I also was at that stage in life, you know, where the girls are bigger than the boys. And I also was like, I'm 5'9", 5'10". I was probably 5'7", 5'8" in middle school. And I was bigger than everybody, and I was getting my stretch marks. And I'm like, oh my God, stretch marks. And back in the day, y'all, we know how scarlet letter stretch marks is crazy. So it's like, oh my God, I'm bigger than everybody else. I got stretch marks. Like, I always thought I was too big. I always thought I was like overweight for some reason. Part of me want to say I don't know where I got that from, but then at the same time I'm like, well, society and then like home life. So like, yes, I got these ideas from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I just always thought that, like, I'm a picky eater anyway, but I wouldn't be eating and, you know, doing stuff like that. I would just always try to cover up my stretch marks, and because I was just ashamed of them, and it seemed like the whole world was ashamed of them, and it was just like stretch marks was just this thing that was like, oh my God, bitch, you got stretch marks, when like 80 to 90% of us had stretch marks. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll be looking back in the pictures from middle school, and I'm like, girl, be fucking for real. Be so for real right now. You wasn't even like, girl, you look good. But back in the day, you couldn't tell me that. You couldn't tell me. And I'm just like, where did you get this from? While at the same time, like, girl, I know where you got this from. Cause like, come on, girl. Yeah, so I always felt like I needed to lose weight for some reason. Then here a little mini story in there. There was this boy, and I liked him. Everybody liked him. We was all like friends, but we all liked each other type vibe. You know how it is in middle school. And there was a girl in our middle school where she, to me, was giving confidence because she had stretch marks. Everybody knew it, like, but she didn't care. Like, she didn't give a fuck, like, period. As she should. You know what I'm saying? But this is what my perception, like, I don't know if she was confident or not, but like, that's how I viewed her. And she was pulling. She was getting dudes for real in middle school. So I'm like, dang, like, she really don't care. I'm talking with the boy one time. I think we walking to school, and he talking about the girl. He's like, yeah, with her fucking tiger stripes. tiger stripes is crazy. Bro, tiger stripes is crazy. And if you thought I was ashamed about my stretch marks off rip, ain't no way. Ain't no way anybody's seeing these stretch marks now. That's so crazy. So he's saying that to me because he ain't ever seen mine. I'm stretch marked up, huh? What you mean? Like, what do you mean? It was so crazy. So that really, as you can see, it really held in my heart because I'm like, oh my God, like, he don't like her stretch marks and he's saying, he calling them tiger stripes. Like, come on, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. And yeah, that really hit me. That hurt my feelings real bad. And he wasn't even talking about me, but like, you was talking about me because I got him too. So we all just got tiger stripes. Like, that's so crazy. And then, like, remember I said I was like probably 5'7", 5'8" in middle school. And also, when we talk about girls, like, yes, I was like shooting up, but your girl was like more developed. Now, we have different bodies or whatever in middle school, but it's also the puberty age. And a lot of us Black women were considered more developed than the average Joe. You know what I'm saying? So I got a little bit more boobies and I got a little bit more booty. So I'm thick, man. And this is probably also why I always thought I need to lose weight, because it didn't feel like everybody else was dragging that wagon like I was. I play too much, okay? And also like at home, or like, you know, even at school with the school dress code and how they used to do girls where it's like, oh, you can't wear a noodle strap shirt, but only say it to some of us. It's like, it's not my fault, dog, that I got more chest right now than everybody else, or I got more booty than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Or even at home, it's like, you need to cover up. Like, you telling me to cover up because dude coming in the house, hands up, I'm 12. What am I supposed to do? What do you want me to do? So now I gotta wear 2XL because dude can't keep his eyes to it. Like, be so serious right now. Be so serious. So that was happening at home too. It's like, oh, you covering up, you're wearing those little shorts. Bro, I'm just wearing shorts. I'm sorry that they fit this way, but I can't do nothing about it. Ma'am, you birthed me. So what am I supposed to do? You gave me this body. You and my daddy did the do and created me. So like, it's really your fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's your fault. So that's body. Then we get into the hair. I told you I had my first perm / relaxer when I was in elementary school, and that continued all the way probably until second year of like high school. And that continued. So at this point, I didn't give him so much. My hair all short, and you know the stigma back in the day is like Black girls can't grow hair, and at the same time, like we can't grow our hair, but at the same time to wear curly and natural is like ghetto, and you know what I'm saying? So we got all these crazy things happening, and it's like my hair's short, and then you know you got the new growth growing in, and then the rest is straight. Then sometimes I got extensions in, and other times I don't. So then it's just all this thing about my hair and how it was, and like, and even to this day, y'all, I'm so sensitive. I'm like sensitive about my hair. I'm so sensitive about my hair. I done went through ups and downs with the hair, y'all. Like, I'm OD about the hair. I just started getting better at just wearing it out. You know what I'm saying? Doing whatever. But hair back in the day, if it wasn't relaxed or put in a nice smooth little pony, there was no wearing no afro or wearing your curls. Like, there was none of that. So then I was sensitive about that too. I'm looking like, damn, my hair, it's looking all like, if I want, like all the videos that I done posted before of like wearing my hair out curly, that girl, your hair looking wild. Put it up. That's how they used to do. And then when you got the perm, we got the perm relaxation combo and the new growth combo. What's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? If you're not getting that thing, you got the curls in the front and the straight in the back. What's going on? What's going on? I would say in middle school, I looked appearance-wise, like the average black girl. I don't know if that makes sense, or I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but I just looked like a young little black girl. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that wasn't enough, or that wasn't good. And you know how fucked up, when you really think about it, how fucked up that is to be thinking that at like 12 years old. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. Like, I'm already thinking and internalizing like that the way I look naturally, normally, is not good. That's so bad. That's so bad. And it starts so young that you're just like, this is some deep doo-doo that you got to get up out of. You're gonna have to work through this. I didn't know back then. Now I know. Now I know. Then just like, yeah, like I talk about the, you know, the little episodes of me like not eating. I had one time where I like passed out in middle school because I was not eating. Of course I got in trouble. But then at the same time, like, yes, I was picky, but also kept just feeling like I need to lose weight, need to lose weight. I don't know where I got that from. But at the same time I do. At the same time I do. And it's just so fucked up. Like, when I'm really just recounting all this stuff, I'm like, damn, that's so fucked up. When you really take the time to think about how I was thinking at this young age. So crazy. What's also so crazy is like, during this time, crazy juxtaposition. It's not like, you know, when you like watch the movies or even some stories where it's like, you're not receiving attention, so you're equating that to being ugly or not good enough, so you may change your appearance, this, and that. It's not that I like wasn't receiving attention or wasn't like popular or like people didn't like me, like, cause they did. Like, I was receiving attention, like I was in the mix, but in all that I still was like, I never once like was just like, girl, you pretty, like, yes, girl, work it, like, no. Like, in the midst of all that, even in the midst of being liked and like, you know, friends and all this stuff, like, I still just did not. And I don't know, y'all, it just didn't give. Like, to me, I wasn't giving. I wasn't giving. Also have never been the girl to really put that shit on, had that fit, come stepping. Even back in the day, like doing my hair, it really wasn't that slick back ponytail. And maybe that came from me being in all the various activities or whatever, but also it's just like it's just the way I live. You know what I'm saying? Like, can I put that shit on? Yeah. You feel me? When the time is right, I'll put that shit on. But majority of the time I'm not. And I guess we can move towards high school as well. So I'm also seeing like, or in like makeup too. I ain't never been a girl to put on makeup for real. Like, I probably started putting on makeup barely at the end of college. But will you catch me in a face of makeup? No. But then I'm looking at people who put on makeup or who put that shit on. I'm like, damn, them people really got it. And because I didn't do that, which at first I was fine with. I think I was fine with it. But then I start feeling self-conscious about it because I'm like, oh, they not doing that. They not doing that. I'm coming here. I look raggedy. Your hair's not done. Like, just negative. Just nitpicky at myself where it's like, damn, you was not confident. You not confident in your looks. You not confident in your fit. All the stuff, y'all. All the stuff. And in high school, I felt like I really was good at the facade of like seeming like, you know, I got it together. Cause I did a bunch of stuff. I was popular. I was like, yay, like well liked, all this stuff. Like I just did all this stuff. You know, I got male attention. You know what I'm saying? Like I just, you know, life of the party. But yeah, in high school, I felt like I did a good job of seeming like I was just so confident, this and that. And like I had some boyfriends and stuff too, like not too much, but it was just like, you know, I was confident, wink, wink. And it's just like, I was not. But I also felt like now we're in high school, now we're more in the age where we're like stepping into our bodies. And like I said, I was well developed in middle school, but now in high school, it's like, you know, it's starting to fit in there. But I also felt like in high school, I was looked at for my body, not the face card. You know what I'm saying? So then it's like, oh, people like, I feel like people comment on my body all the time. But like, nobody's ever saying nothing about my face. And neither was I. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all these negatives and all these things I'm internalizing. And another little story. These men just be saying the wildest stuff to me, y'all. I'm playing basketball in high school. I don't remember what year. And fun fact, I started playing basketball late, and I feel so ashamed to say this, but I was that bad when I first started basketball. Like, I would forget a sports bra, I would forget spandex, I'd be wearing my like low cut socks. Like, I just wasn't prepared. Like, ew, that's so cringy to say now, because I would never, to this day. But it was like, I was that person. But we had a game, and I didn't even forget nothing this time. And there was this boy, and he might have been like maybe 2 years older than me. And I'd be cool with people. And then sometimes people just like get comfortable and start saying some out of pocket stuff to me. Before the game or whatever, he used to come to the games. So I was like, I don't even know what I was saying. Maybe something about him coming to the game. And he straight up told me like he come to the game just so he could watch me run up and down the court. Because he wanted to see my stuff jumping up and down. Huh? So you feel me, y'all? Like, you feel me? That's so crazy to say to me. So now I'm even more self-conscious. I'm like, dude is just here to... That's sexualize... Like, to sexualize me while I'm playing basketball. Like... Bro. So it's like, I'm continuing to internalize and all this stuff. And I'm like... Bro, we ain't ever even like talked like that before, but the fact that you just had the audacity to say that to me, and I didn't have the confidence to really just like in one ear out the other, or even like stand on business in that moment. I just was like, I felt embarrassed. That's so crazy that I felt embarrassed because of what he said to me. That was out of pocket. So now I'm even more ashamed about what my body looked like. Oh my God. So then we get to college, right? Mind you, in high school, I was pulling, I was getting attention or whatever. Like, I didn't have no problems with that. I was also around my folks. College, went to a different state, PWI, and my fellow black girlies, there are people who have talked about this. It's like a different energy when you at a PWI and you ain't getting. To me, I was like, oh, bitch, you ugly for real. I'm like, are you ugly for real? Because what's really going on? And I be in college, and I think at one point, I like talked to my godmom, and I'm like crying like, oh, why ain't getting nobody like me, this and that. And she's like, cause you're different. They know you're not doing all that extra stuff. You're not gonna just lay down and have sex with them. They know you serious. You just a different type of girl. And she gassing me, right? Whole time, in one ear out the other. Like, it's not really sticking to me. Even though she's like saying that, trying to pour into me, it's like, I'm like, nah, man, I just must be ugly. What's going on? So I'm just like, dang, don't nobody really like me? That's so crazy. And it's so crazy how I just internalized being ugly for so long. so long and not liking my body for so long. And it started so young, so young. Yo, the first time I said I was ugly was after that perm. I was in elementary school. So yeah, in college, it was like, you know, it was dry. Phone wasn't going off the hook. You know what I'm saying? Didn't have no boyfriends. Had a little something here and there, not too much. Wasn't nobody sweating me. But then I'm looking at my other friends who I feel like I got a circle of friends, even at all stages of life. Like, I feel like all my friends, I think I internalized that because I thought I was ugly. I just thought all of them was pretty and prettier than me. And just like, I was just doing this inside comparison where all of them was pretty and all of them looked good and this and that. And I wasn't shit. I wasn't shit at all. So of course they're gonna get all the attention and their phone's going off the line because they're pretty. And you're not pretty, girl. You're not pretty. This is shit I was telling myself. When I'm saying this out loud, I'm like, damn, that is so fucked up. That is so fucked up. So yeah, all that stuff, like, you know, attention, all that, they was receiving it. So I'm like, oh yeah, like it's because they pretty and because I wasn't like receiving it or doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, damn, don't nobody want me for real. Bitch, you ugly. Like, you really ugly for real. What a time. What a time. Because to me, in life, up until that point, it was like being pretty and being confident and feeling beautiful equated to attention. It equated to how others seen you, but not how you looked at yourself in the mirror. And then on top of that, when I looked at myself in the mirror, I didn't see pretty either. So we're fucked. We're fucked. We got a double whammy here. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm just like, flip it and reverse it. It's you're in a minute before it. We got the whole double whammy. I'm crying to God, Mom. I'm crying to other people. I'm crying to myself. I'm self-talking, negative talk about how other people don't feel like this, how I'm not getting attention from other people. I'm worried so much about how other people see me and my appearance. And I don't even like myself. I don't even like myself. So how that work? How that work? I don't even like myself, but I'm worried about how all these other people see me. I don't get it. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You don't even like yourself. You don't even think you're pretty. You don't even think you're beautiful. Like what? I'm worried about all these other folks. Worry about yourself. Mind yours. Mind your business. I'm minding theirs. Mind my own. But I didn't know. I didn't know back in the day, y'all. I didn't know. So now what? Y'all, it didn't click. It clicked for me. It clicked for me now. All that stuff I just told you about, that ain't me no more. That ain't me. It didn't click for me now, but only until recently. I'm fresh in the game again. Like, it's clicked. I feel like, segue. I had I don't know what you call it, mentor coordinator. Her name was Miss Granville, and she taught us, which now I know to be a Kirk Franklin song. It's like, I like me. Do you like me? Cause I like me. You know you like me. But the Jesus version is like, Jesus like me. You know you like me. But she taught us that in elementary. She taught, I like me. Do you like me? Cause I like me. You know you like me. That's how I feel. That's how I feel right now. You know what I'm saying? She taught us that back in the day in elementary school. I didn't internalize it. I was just singing a little bop. I like me. Do you like me? Cause I like me. You know you like me. But now, I feel that. I feel that. But only till recently. Like, wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had pockets in there back in the day of like, oh, maybe you might be cute today. You might have been cute the other day. You might have been cute last year. Oh, that picture kind of cute, but fully, like, nah. But now, Oh no, oh no, girl. I like feel like Drewski sometimes. Like, bitch, I said you bad. Bitch, I said you bad. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said to the girl, but I say that to me. You walk past the mirror. Who is she? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's giving that more so than it's giving all the other stuff. Now, am I saying I'm always there? No. Let's keep it a buck. We do got pockets of insecurity, pockets of like, damn, girl. But I'll tell you more often than not, bitch, I said you bad. Than all that other stuff. And even when I'm not feeling as down, I'm not gonna go to the depths and say, you ain't pretty, you ain't beautiful. Now, could I be like, girl, you look hit today. You look burnt out. Get it together. Yeah, I might do that to myself. But to go all the way and be like, you just ugly? No, not anymore. I do not claim that. I rebuke it. Another example is like, if I'm in a little situation and it goes awry, or, you know, there could be a little light going on or something, I'd be like, man, you know, and it just don't do what you thought it was gonna do. Like, man, they tripping. I don't know what's going on with them. They tripping. They're tripping. Whereas back in the day, I would be like, oh my God, I don't know, it's because I look like this today and maybe this and that. And no. Not anymore. And the only reason why I feel like, as of recently, the stuff has clicked for me and like confidence in how I look is because of everything I've poured into myself and continue to pour into myself, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I can't have a season of pouring into myself and then drop off and then empty the cup and then the cup is just empty and then I'm trying to like, bitch, I said you bad and I ain't got nothing in my cup. I gotta continue to do that. And I feel like the work got to do with like affirmations, writing, I would say working out, talking it out, walk it out, just kidding. God for real. I feel like encouragement from others, but also myself. And another one, which is really surprising, is like, I don't know if it's surprising to everyone, but to me, it's like taking pictures. Now, am I posting all the pictures? Nah, not too much. I just don't do it for real. But just taking pictures of myself, and then I'd be looking at them like, back in the day, was I just taking pictures of myself? No. But like, I feel like some of those things, and then like working out, like, yes, I know I'm an athlete or whatever, but it's like transition to where I have to like, I like create a lot of my own workouts. And then when I see results, I don't know, when I just see what I look like, I'm like, girl, And the affirmations could be anything you want it to be. I think my favorite one is the Drewski one. Bitch, I said you bad. That is so funny. Because y'all know the video, but I say it to myself. That is so funny. But yeah, just like all the work that's being poured and that's being done, I think it is paying off as of recently. Now, there was work being done back in the day, but it really just didn't kick. It didn't, you know what I'm saying? We was building a foundation. We was building a foundation for me to get to moments to now. And then let's see what's really gonna happen as I continue building the building blocks of confidence and the appearance. You know what I'm saying? And I think the more that I've poured into myself, the more we just have a overflow and abundance of beauty, of she's giving. That girl in the past, I don't know her. She doesn't even go here. Who is that? Like, I couldn't tell you no more. Because that ain't me. that ain't in me or on me. It's none of those things. I'll tell you. And it's so crazy because when I was relaying all that stuff to you, I'm like, I'm saying this out loud, for real. And it's like, that's so messed up. That's so messed up. But who would have thought that we'd get here right now? And that's on growth. You know what I'm saying? That's on growth. So we're gonna hop into this last segment. So I have a question because I feel like I've been talking for a long time. And I'm asking these 3 questions based on appearance, but I think we're going to have to come back around on confidence part 2 because I just took you through a bunch of appearance stuff, but I told you there was 2 main things and the other one was about me being myself, who I am fully, not just appearance. So I think we're going to run that back. But for the 3 questions for this one, we're going to say, what makes you feel pretty, beautiful, handsome, guapo, guapa, hermosa, etc.? What makes you feel that way? I want to know. And do you feel pretty, beautiful, all of them? All those things. Ahora? I said that in the beginning. I don't know what's going on with the Spanish flair today, but do you feel pretty right now? And along with pretty, but like confident. Like, do you feel confident right now? And if you do, I want to know how you got there. How you got there. Where you start from. Matter of fact, have you always been confident just straight off the rip? Because them the people, they be fun. When you just off the rip, just confident. Like, I seen this meme of this on TikTok of this little boy showing off his haircut. He gonna go, God showed out on me, sure did. I'm like, oh, I would have never said nothing like that back in the day. But you feel him? God showed out on me, sure did. And my last question is, how do you pour into yourself? Let me know. But we're gonna run this back. Bring it around town. Around. Come on, SpongeBob. Yeah, but check back. We're gonna run it back. This has been another episode of the Kairika Rashid Show, and I'm so glad that you decided to come back. Get at me.